welcome to another episode of the G.I. Joe New News Review. I am here for the Joefest recap of Joefest 2026 with my good buddy 610 Yojo Daddy and our special guest,
What's up?
Roughshod Toys, and maybe we'll be seeing LadyVirgo someplace in here. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you for having me. Thank you. Hello, chat and guys. How y'all doing? This is great.
Good, man. How you been, GB?
Pretty good. It's still hot down here.
Yes, it is hot here,
It's
too.
hot here, too. I'm in Florida. 610's in Alabama. You're in Georgia. So we're all in the deep south, and it's not a cupcake up here. Trust me.
I
Yep.
believe it. I believe it.
He's going to kill us all.
Yeah. Let's say hello to some of the chat. We have Mike Gould. All right.
What's up, Mike?
Thanks for joining us. Then we have LadyVirgo.
There
Cool.
she is.
I'm here in the chat. Had to work. Oh, that's sad. But glad you're in the chat at least. Derek Holloman, good evening.
Hey, Derek.
Hey, Derek.
Michael Gene Fleming, good evening. Good evening.
Heck yeah. What's up, Michael Gene?
Me and Gene hung out quite a lot at the show. Boy, that was fun.
Yeah.
LadyVirgo, ain't no me, it's we. Okay.
There you go.
Gunpowder Nitro, what's good all? Not much. Just talking about
What's
G.I.
up,
Joe,
Gunpowder?
hanging out with my peeps, enjoying everything that we always enjoy on this channel. Good morning, fellas. Ultra Mint, you're a little late. It's not morning.
What's up, Ultra Mitch?
Depending on where you are, Ultra, I don't know.
Exactly. He's in Canada, I think. Roughshod,
Uh-oh.
welcome.
That's him. He's in the chat.
Oh, you're in the chat too.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Don Jones.
Sean Jones, sweet, great time of day for me, ending my work day here. Great, Sean Jones. Glad to have you. What's up, chat legends?
Just
Yeah,
chilling.
we do have a chat legend in the house. I'm in PA. It's 80s with smoky yellow haze from the Canadian fire. Ah, all right. So he's in PA. So yeah, it's been a summer, that's for sure. There's no doubt about that. I said evening, Dave. You misread it. Oh, sorry. Good evening,
Paisano.
Joe. Paisano, thank you. 80s Joe's. Hey, Super Dave. Yeah. Thank you very much.
And we're getting some folks up in here.
What's going on?
Make sure you guys hit the like and the subscribe if you're
Yeah.
not already. I think everybody here is already subscribed, but you can hit the like at least to help us out.
Yeah.
So
Make the numbers match.
right, exactly. Leave Super Dave alone. He can't help his literacy. Lone Dragon.
Come on, Lone Dragon.
Lots of drops, lots of product to deliver for sure. Yep. There's no doubt
Yes. So much money.
Oh,
So much money.
more than I should have spent, actually. And I could have spent more, but I was trying to hold back a little bit. A little chilly here, only 91.
I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll take 91.
I'll
Yeah.
take 91 too, because it's like 108 here.
Yeah, it was 102 earlier at lunch, I believe, when I was in my truck. I thought, good God.
Tell you what, I'll hit the like button twice for you.
Do that. Don't you do that. Just once is fine.
What a rascal that Michael Gene Fleming is. Oh man.
That's a good dude right there.
Yeah, everybody in the chat are wonderful. They're really cool people. We only hang out with cool people in this channel.
Yeah.
That's why we have Roughshod here.
That's right.
Oh man. So we're kind of talking a little bit on the back side of this about Joefest, and you've been coming into Joefest for a while now. Was there anything different about this year's Joefest that you sensed, Roughshod, that might have been different than previous Joefests, or was it the same?
Well, I mean, in general, the setup was pretty much the same. I do like the upstairs portion with the extra vendors. They're definitely that main lobby where everybody comes through. They've definitely packed that full. The only thing I would say that I noticed different, and I don't even know if it's a good thing or bad. Specifically, I thought that Toy Federation and Eternia Dreams booth was just slightly smaller. It might have been my eyes playing tricks on me.
Toy Federation was. I don't think Eternity of Dreams was, but I would have to ask Ed, but because he's more involved in that aspect of the show. But I know Toy Federation definitely was. They had a booth short, but I don't know about Eternity of Dreams.
Well, you know what? I'll take it back. Eternia Dreams. I'll take it back. It looked like Eternia Dreams came with more Joe stuff.
Yeah, they definitely did. Yep. I agree with you 100%. There was definitely more Joe than Eternia, Masters of the Universe, Motu, and Thundercats and that stuff. Definitely, I agree with you there. 610, this was your first Joefest. What did you think of the show itself? Just a rough estimation.
My rough estimation, honestly, is I'm coming back next year. Enough said. I mean, dude, I had a blast, man. Like I was looking forward to it. First time I'd been out without the kids in years, man. And dude, just to get to see all my friends there, get to see GB, Virgo, all of them, hang out, get to meet them in real life, and realize they're just as chill and cool in person as they are on here. It was more about the camaraderie for me, and that's why I wanted to do this show. And it's called Recap, but I think we consider it more of a recap of the friends we made, and getting to know them better, because we only get so much time with them. You know what I mean?
Well, and the thing about it is, all the guys that you're talking about, they're all real. They're all real people, and we are real here on this channel, and the people we get to do interviews with us. So we're not fake people. We're not we don't put on these airs of false stuff that a lot of people do, but we don't do that. So when you meet them in person and you get to hang out with them by the pool or smoke out in the back, or go to dinner or whatever it is you did with everybody, because there was so many of us out there. And you realize, no, this is the true person. This is the real guy. This is the real deal. And I don't need to, act fake or act whatever. So you were going to say something, GB?
Oh, no, I was going to fall right in line with you guys. I mean, you do the YouTube thing and you see people in the chat all the time and all that. But then you go to a con anywhere and you meet these folks. It's like you're meeting your back in the day, Super Dave, 610, the pen pals. I never did it personally, but you had pen pals way back in the day. And it's kind of like what it is. It's like you're meeting your pen pals for the first time. And it's cool. It is cool. And then you get to meet other people, people you didn't even know. They watch your channel and stuff and they see you. And then it's like, wow, hey, it's a very nice congregation of folks come together. And I always love saying this, geeking out about toys, man. What no other better thing to do than just geek out about toys. Talk about who Joe's better than the other Joe, who would beat this Joe and that, crazy stuff like that. It's
like you're in the playground, right? And you're just hanging out with a bunch of your friends in the playground talking about toys and stuff like that. But one of the interesting aspects, 610 talked about it last week or whatever with us. We did a recap show then, the first in this series that we're doing, and people were like yelling across the hall, "Hey, 610!" I had the same thing when I was all over the place. You saw me; I was like the Flash. I was like phew, 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 all over the place, and people were like, "David," or "Dave," or "Super Dave," or whatever. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, hey, how's it going? Who are you? Oh, I'm so it's Steve Martin. Oh, I'm this person. I'm that person." It's like I was moving, but you got a little bit more time to spend with them. 610. Roughshod, did you have any of that kind of experience too? That people came up to you?
Oh yeah, yes, yeah. There are some local folks around here in the area that recognize me, said hello, and plenty of other folks that been on other shows with other folks and things like that, and met them, and it's a great time. I mean, it really is.
It is.
And then you put toys on top of that, you know.
Right.
It's wild. It's a good time. It really is a good time.
Oh yeah.
What about you, 610? I know you told us a little bit last week about it, but was there like some person like you were like, who the heck is this person yelling my name?
Dude, I'm tall. We all know it. Everybody knows now for sure that the 610 is not an area code. It's the height. But man, I'd be on one end of the con, and some dude, I never introduced themselves even the whole time we were there. None of these people did. But they'd yell 610 across the con, and I'd turn around and just be waving at somebody. I'm like, I don't know you, but I'll wave.
No, see, that's the funny thing. If you did that on the street, if you're like in some city, where a random city, someone yelled your name and they said 610 or whatever, or Mason or whatever, or David or Super Dave, and you'd be like, let me get the hell out of here. But at Joefest, you wouldn't do that.
And I'm not saying this boastfully, but me and my kids get that a lot, just because of our heights. A lot of people know us that we don't know, honestly, even in our, towns we live in. It's crazy, dude. Like, you'll be in Walmart and somebody will come up to you, hey, Mason, how's it going? And I'm like, I don't think I've ever met you, but it's going good.
Oh, man. What up, New York Night? What up, New York Night?
Yeah, what's up, New York Night?
What up, New York Night? Thanks for joining us. Hinder Collector as well. I didn't want to interrupt the guys talking, but thanks for joining us.
What's up?
And LadyVirgo Cool says, BBTS crew remembered me. I always chop it up with Eternity of Dreams and Toy Federation. Very good. They're all wonderful guys. Michael
They
G.
really are. They're really good. They both are really good guys, both Ryan and what's the guy that Eternity of Dreams name? I can't think of it right now. Is it Craig?
I am not 100% sure.
I think you're right.
I can't remember right now for sure if that's it or not. But man, I met him at Joe Lana, and honestly, like it was like, or not Joe Lana, Toy Lana, and it was like we'd known each other our whole lives. He didn't have a clue who I was though, but we just started shopping together, and it was crazy. I mean, like, just got along great. And when I saw him at Joefest, he's like, hey, man, what's up? Dude, I ain't seen you in forever. I'm like, yeah, I know. It was weird. Alan, that's right.
And then it would be, it's a little harder for 610 because you can see him. No matter where he's at in the con, you can locate him.
Right. And then we have I should say a pleasurable thing where we can go above the convention and we can look down on the convention in those two staircase things. So tons of people took videos from there and tons of people took photos from there. A lot of interviews were done on those two things and stuff like that. So it's a weird thing. So I could find 610 if he was in there, regardless of him walking around. I could see him from up there because I was up there making pages a lot of times, and I'd be like 610, and he'd be like, "What? Where's Dave?" Like I yelled for him a couple of times. He was like, "Where's Dave?" I was looking for him down there. Oh man, that's fun. You guys are shopping. You and LadyVirgo were shopping really quite avidly. I would be running around and I'd be seeing you in different places and I'd see you be shopping. Did you get any really cool stuff, GB?
Well, I picked up a few things myself. A lot of it was we have people that are not in town that enjoy the con experience with us. We get put to task. There's some exclusives that people want to get their hands on and things like that. And, we're always willing to help them out, as long as you know what we're getting. As long as you just tell me what you want, we're getting it. And that's what a lot of it was. We were catching some of the exclusive and things for other folks. But I did pick up a few things.
Ah, very good. You got them handy there with you?
Oh yeah. Now y'all don't shoot me because I am not a hardcore. I would consider you guys hardcore G.I. Joe collectors.
Yeah.
Me myself, I'm that kid that came home every afternoon at 4 or whatever in the afternoon to watch G.I. Joe on TV every day. I try to get my homework done and be ready to watch the show. But I did pick up some stuff. Now, I am always looking for deals. So I held out. My real shopping day is Sunday, y'all. Sunday at cons are the best. That is when deals are made. That's when you can catch a discount. So, the few things I did get, I got the, I don't know what her real name is. Well, I know her real name, but I don't know how to say the name they called her on the box. But I call her the Wicked Witch of the West, Assange Ventress.
Assange Ventress, yeah.
There you go.
They call her the Dothrmer Witch. I'm pretty sure that is the race of aliens that she is.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. When this first came out, I was like, "There's no way." I was like, "That is the Wicked Witch of the West." I'm going to get her sooner or later. I'm going to catch her on a discount, and I got her. And I was so happy. I know she was out a while, but I was like, "I'm going to get her." I couldn't resist.
That's awesome.
Let's see here. I did catch a couple of deals on a Felicia Hardy Black Cat.
The new one.
The Hand Ninja from Marvel, I caught a deal on.
Oh, wow.
Heck yeah.
And the Robin King. I know he's older, but I caught a real good deal on him.
There you go.
Yeah.
Those are good figures, though.
Yeah, and there was lots of good deals. I was looking at 2 deals, and I kind of got screwed over on both of them, but it is the way it goes.
Yeah.
But I was looking at things that were like $1,000.
Yeah, my cheap butt was looking for the $25 Joe.
What were you looking at, Dave? If you don't mind me asking?
Let's see. So one of the people were in the chat that beat me out for one item. One was an exclusive presentation piece that was through G.I. Joe Sigma 6. It was never in stores. It was never a mail away. It was never in any kind of way that fans could get it. It was only at the presentation that they gave it away for Toy Fair for Sigma 6 for G.I. Joe that year, and it was a red ninja, and it was packaged, and it was boxed, and it had all the parachute and everything like that. And I'm a fairly big Sigma 6 person, so I've been trying to get them all in really decent deals, and they had a really good deal. And I had bought 4 Sigma 6 from this dealer on the preview night on Friday. And so and then he told me about this Friday. I looked at it. I was like, should I hold off? Maybe I'll wait till Sunday. No one else collects Sigma 6. There's barely anybody in the world that wants Sigma 6. So I was like, okay, I'll wait till Sunday, try to get a good deal on it. So I waited till Sunday. I went back there, and your buddy right here, 610, in the chat, Michael G. Fleming, scooped it out from under me, and it's a nice Sigma 6 figure too. Yeah, I know, because I wanted it, and you got it.
What's crazy is I remember him coming by to show it off right after he bought it to me, and I was like, uh-oh.
Now.
So I snoozed. I lost. They did have a loose one, but I don't buy Sigma 6 loose. I only buy in the box. Mint in the box. All of my 52 or whatever that I have are all mint in box. And this was technically, it was sealed in the case that it came with all the contents and everything, and had the logo and the thing on it. So I consider that like a sealed version. And so 610 got it for his father, Gunny, who was one of our volunteers, and Michael Gene Fleming got it before I could get it. What did I say? 610? I meant to say Michael Gene Fleming. Sorry.
You are.
So that was one.
Keep anything straight on here.
Yeah, it's too much stuff going on. So that was one of the deals. That was the cheaper of the 2. The other one was a mint carded pristine for this particular card. Tomax and Samot with the mirror, the reverse mirror and the double packaging. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I got the guy to go down to under $800 or whatever. It was like $860, I think it was, ultimately. And then I've been working on him all weekend, trying to get him to go down further. And then my friend knew that that's my favorite. Those are my favorite characters, Tomax and Samat. I have every version of Tomax and Samat except a mint carded version of the original vintage one. That's the only one I don't have. And so when I saw that, I was like, man, that's a nice condition. And it goes upwards of like $1,200 depending upon where you go to get it. And so this guy had it for, I think, 1,000, and I got him to go down to like 860 or 880 or something like that. And then my friend knew that I wanted it, and he was like, "Oh, let me look at that." And he looked at it, and when I wasn't around, he went and he bought it from under me, and I didn't get it.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, I was not happy about that because he knew that those are my favorite characters. And I've been looking for a good deal on that. And he was like, no, you shouldn't buy that. You shouldn't buy that. But he's an AFA collector, so he's just going to stick everything in these Mylar boxes and have it graded. I'm like, at least I would have it on display where you could look at it. And I would try to put it in a case, but I would have it so you can
want to enjoy it.
Yeah, I would enjoy it. And it wouldn't be in like this big Mylar box or whatever. I don't know.
Well, if you look at my shelves back here behind me, you'll notice several of them are empty, but that's because we are finally packing, getting ready to do this move in the next couple of weeks. So I hated to do it, but I had to see the Joes come off the shelf for a little while.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do it myself in a couple of weeks after San Diego. I'm going to try to rework this room and try to rearrange things to make some more space because we got a lot of stuff coming. We got a lot of stuff coming for classified, and I've got to figure out where the hell I'm going to put it all. So that is going to be a big project.
Hey, I always took that as an opportunity. That's moving, making space for more stuff. That's the opportunity. That's the time that you get to play with the toys. You get this chance to get them off the shelf, mess around with them a little bit.
Yep. I told my son earlier. I said I can't wait to get where we're going and unpack them so I can have them all in my hand again.
Because then you get a whole new aspect of it when you get to look at it again, play with it, and put the accessories and things like that.
Because there's so many of them, and they come so fast that you don't really get to really enjoy what they really are. The way you should.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. So what else did you get? GB, did Lady get a bunch of stuff?
No, LadyVirgo did not get anything. The only thing I had picked up a couple of guys wanted Skeletron figures and Quarter to Dead. There was a Quarter to Dead figure that Off-White was selling that I picked up for another YouTuber.
That was through Crucible, I think, right?
This is a Boss Fight. Boss Fight actually was selling the Quarter to Dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which was surprising. I didn't know Boss Fight got into those type of
Was that Alpha that got that?
Yep.
Who got did Frank get the Red Shadow, or was that Alpha?
No, Alpha was trying to get the Red Shadow, but it was Alpha Red. Alpha Red is his buddies on the channel. He got it. Hey y'all, I'll tell you this. Pick up the phone, y'all. Pick up the phone if you know we're at a con and you told us to get something. Virgo was holding on to the last 4 of them Skeletons. She was holding on, trying to get Alpha to get on the phone and say, yes, I want it. But hey, that's what happens, In the end, Alpha Red, he was the one that said, hey, I want mine. Thank you very much. And he got his, but you got to wake up sometime, folks. You got to wake up.
That is the best in-hand figure I've ever had, I think, honestly. Everything about it is so good.
The Red Shadows?
Yes.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
It's like it's on a whole different level.
Well, for like $30 more, I would expect that next level. I mean, it is a little bit more than a GI Joe.
It wasn't bad. It was only 40.
No, it was like a deluxe. It was like a deluxe classified figure, and it was worth it. It was definitely worth it.
And the art, dude, if you could feel the articulation on it, it's like butter, and it stays right where you put it.
Yep. And there was a lot of different layering with the armor and the costume, and so many like fine details that you don't see on a lot of 6-inch scale figures. What is it, 1/12 scale? And the accessories and the modular ability of the accessories and stuff like that was really, really good. The stand. It was just a really, really well put together package. The package, the figure, the stand, the accessories, everything. That's what classified should be doing, you know? But
I agree.
Hey, I'll say this. I am a Skeletron fan now, 100%. And one day I will get that Robo Skull. I'm telling you. Because, dude, I'm telling you, they care so much about their product. You can tell. You know what I mean? Like, it's just top notch. So if y'all ever want to give me a sponsorship, Skeletron, I'm here. I'll just show y'all right here.
I think Hasbro needs to take some notes. You know, I mean, it's these third-party companies are starting to come up, and they're coming hard. Yeah, they're a little bit more for the figure, but they are coming very hard with it, and it's looking good. And I mean, it's catching the adult collector's eyes very quickly.
There's a lot in the Gunpowder Nitro in the Motu universe. There's a lot of different series. I recommend, if you don't mind giving me giving you some advice, there was a line. It was called the Motu Matty Collector line. I think it was called the Classics line. There's 6-inch scale, but they did every figure from practically every iteration of Masters of the Universe. Brand new stuff that never had figures, creatures, posters, maps, comics, file cards. It was the most comprehensive Motu collection I've ever seen in my life. There's like over 400 pieces in that collection. That's the collection I recommend you get. It's not the original vintage, and it's not the new stuff, but it's probably the best Motu collection that you'll ever see, in my opinion. So I think it's called Motu Classics. I think it's the 6-inch one. It was through Matty Collector. So that's what I recommend if you're going to get into Motu.
Or if you're looking for origins and you still have that childlike attachment to the Filmation series, I do the cartoon series, and man, just honestly, they're just so much fun. You know what I mean? They're not the most comprehensive though in any way, shape, or form, but it's just fun seeing them in cartoon form, like popping off the TV. You know.
Yep. So there you go, Gunpowder Nitro. A couple of different options for you. And a lot of the classic ones are going down in price. They were quite high for a long, long time until they came out with the Motu universe and the origins and all that. That stuff started coming out. Then those Matty Collector ones started to go down finally, but they were quite pricey for quite a long time because it was only mail order. You could only order these things through mail order. It was a subscription service for like 10 years. And so that's why they were so comprehensive. They had 12 different items a year. And then if you got their subscription, you would get a creature, or you get these beautiful painted maps, or everyone had a file card. And if you were in there, you could get a Castle Grayskull that is this massive Castle Grayskull. It's phenomenal, the best Castle Grayskull ever. And then Super 7 did the Snake Mountain that incorporated the Filmation one and the toy one. They incorporated them both together. So they put this big, huge Snake Mountain to complement that Castle Grayskull. But I don't know. We got off on Motus too much. So what did you think this year about the show? Do you think there was a lot of new third party? There was a lot of good third party 610.
Yeah, I did. I'll tell you what. I'm mad at myself for not picking up that the Acid Rain 6-inch. especially after seeing your review on it. Man, that mech with that gun on it just looks so good, and the figure looks good.
I figured out how to take it off. It just
Did
slides
you?
off. I was like trying to take the gun off of the turret,
Right.
but the whole thing comes off, and then there's a seat underneath. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And the legs fold up under or something like that, don't they?
Yeah. Yep, they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you in the chat the other day, but I knew it was hard to understand. But how's the articulation on those Acid Rain figures?
You said that the Red Shadow was like butter. They were like butter. They were very smooth. And the neck joint went way back and way forward and stuff like that. And the shoulders were very flexible, very movable. That was like butter.
That just proves if Hasbro had quit penny pinching, man, they could do the exact same thing for the same dollar amount.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it. So what else?
I'll tell you this: I don't do not Mythic Legions, but I don't do what's Savage Crucible. I do pick up some of their Collegiate Legends because I'm a Tennessee fan and I love football. But that Elric figure,
yeah,
just looking at it, was like, wow, you know.
I was very kind of a little bit like depressed because I was walking around there a lot, probably more than you and GB and LadyVirgo, and I was looking at a lot of this stuff in my passing. I was like, God, I don't have any space. I would love these things like the animals of the warriors of the animal kingdom.
Yes,
the Mesozoic, the dinosaurs. I want all those dinosaurs.
My kids love those dinosaurs. I mean, they love them.
Them dinosaurs, I know what you're talking about, Super Dave. I mean, it's the closest thing we got to Dino Riders right now.
Yeah.
They need to just rebrand it or talk to them people and be like, look, come on, let us do it. Let's do it.
And you know, and Big Bad Toy Workshop, they had tons of stuff there. And Marauder Gun Runners, man, they had the LERP team. They had a whole bunch of really cool stuff. Stallone, Rambo. Then Kit was on show floor for pre-order. Like, oh my
Ace had Bo and
Ramen.
Luke and the General Lee and Daisy, and they were looking right. I know that he said that there's a problem with the crotch on Daisy, but I'm gonna tell you something. Looking at those right in hand, I didn't notice it at all. If it hadn't been pointed out to me, I wouldn't have noticed it. But
I thought that looked fantastic
because the head sculpts on those things are so perfect.
Yeah, and I thought the body, the molds of the body looked way better because Daisy Duke looked like she was wearing Daisy Dukes. You know, she looked right. And the Bow brothers looked right. The coloring all looked right. The shirt looked like it was the right shirt. Everything looked right. And if they're putting, like you said earlier, these companies are putting these details into this stuff. They're going that extra mile because they're trying to step their game up. And man, there was a lot of games stepping up. There was a lot of like going at each other. In fact,
if I had unlimited space and unlimited funds, I would be a poor man by the time I left that place.
Oh, I know. I'd be having to rent U-Hauls just to take all my toys home with me.
Yeah.
Derek Coleman passed on Kit. Definitely going to get the Dukes though. They come up, I think, at the San Diego Comic-Con. I think they go up on pre-order. I think the Dukes.
That General Lee was so pretty.
Yeah, and the scale, right? That was one of the things that this really kind of cemented my theory on classified scale. Did you go to the ramen toy booth, GB? Did you see all those tanks there and all the vans and all the kit? The freaking tanks are this freaking big. No wonder we haven't gotten a tank yet.
Hey, you gotta when you holler out about getting a vehicle, you have to truly stop and think, how big is this vehicle going to really be?
Yeah.
I don't think people take that in consideration, especially the folks that holler about the flag. I'm like, they'll never make a flag. That thing is going to be bigger than a house.
Yeah, they're not getting a flag. Yeah, there's no doubt.
You might be able to get half of one, if you're lucky, if they make half of one. But
I think, okay, now that you say that, there was a guy that actually did have a 3D printed, like the tower of the flag, right? 610, you saw that, right? That and it was quite large, just for the tower itself. Nothing else. That thing was friggin' this big.
It was huge, and it had that price tag. I think it was $2,500 for that thing.
Yeah, it was high.
I think it was $2,400, but you could get the subscription. You could pay like $150 a month and pay it off, and then they would ship it to you. But it didn't include lights, didn't include all the weathering, and it didn't include the base, which I think you really need to have something to hold it under. So they should include a deck to hold it. But it is what it is. That was
Customs does great work. Yeah, he does great work. I didn't get to talk to him while I was there. We locked eyes a couple times when I was looking at that flag, but and like he looked like he wanted to say something, like he recognized me or something, but he didn't ever say nothing, so I didn't want to bother him. And but dude, he has some impressive stuff.
Oh yeah, he does.
What up, Krusty?
What's up, Crow?
I went through his booth multiple times and was talking to him about it, and I couldn't.
Have you seen the signs he's made for people's channels?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, he's doing like the street signs from the Checkpoint Alpha that he did. You know, he's doing those same street signs, but he's got channel logos on it.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'll have to get me one of those.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, there was somebody there that did have a flag, kind of the most realistic way you're going to get a flag. If you do get a flag, that's the only way you're going to get it. But yeah, so there was so much stuff. It's just I'm kind of trying to think about everybody that was there. You know, I don't know if some of them did that great. Like I bought all the Super 7 stuff. I bought everything except for the hat and the pin for their exclusive. But he was sending back at least a pallet. It might have been a pallet and a half. I don't know. So I don't know how well Super 7 did with the stuff.
Yeah, I think he'd have done better. I'm sorry, but I'm still mad at Brian at making it like the hint was the snake eyes glowing in the dark, and then hit me with a 3-pack when I got there, and I'm like, no, I ain't doing 3.
Yeah, but they were all pretty good. I loved the Cobra set. I thought that was really beautiful. And the Snake Eyes was the best out of the 3 on the Joe ones. So I can see why you wanted that one. But yeah.
But he could have, that's the thing, he would have left with a whole lot less product if at the end he'd said, okay, here's Snake Eyes. You can get him, you know.
And I think he should have put those trouble bubbles at least on display that they premiered just a couple weeks ago. They should have been on display so we could look at them and see what they are, so we can like be prepared to get them and stuff. I'm a little amazed that they didn't do that. That was a little bit of
it'll probably be those same trouble bubbles they had when they were doing the Cobra ship, the mothership. Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of the mothership, that was on show floor, and that guy sold one of the 2 motherships. He had one boxed up, and he had one on display. He sold one of those motherships to somebody, and I think it was a friend of mine that might have bought it. I can't remember. But Brian Flynn.
We had a guy. We had a guy at our show, our last show, that had one of those 3D printed up. He had the file from Super 7.
Yeah. So that thing was massive. That gives you a whole other understanding of what this thing was really going to look like.
You would have had to have a dining room table to put that thing on.
Yeah, it was really big. So I'm almost a little bit kind of glad that we didn't get it. Yeah. But I did go in for it because I wanted it. But I'm kind of glad we didn't, because I wouldn't have anywhere to put it. I'm barely able to put stuff that I'm getting now. And there's no way I was going to put that anyplace. There's no way. So yeah, there was so much stuff on the show floor. What was on the show floor besides some of these third-party companies that really amazed you that you didn't expect this year, GB?
I didn't expect. That's a tough one, because everything I saw I expected to see. What I didn't expect. You know what? you know what? I'm going to say this. I didn't expect to see Lenny. They they did.
Yeah.
Now I saw the post. I know they were saying he was coming, but for him to actually be there in little old Augusta, Georgia at Joefest, that was crazy. That was crazy.
And he was really down to earth. Did you get to sit down after hours and hang out with him and talk to him? Because I know a lot of people did, and they said he's very down to earth. He'll give you the shirt off his back. He was just very, very approachable and everything like that. Did you have any?
When I saw Lenny there, you know, he had his entourage of the other people, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to bother Lenny. I didn't want to be. I was like, there goes Lenny. I saw him. Yep, great. I didn't want to bother him, though. I had expected that there was probably tons of people that were coming up to him every second talking to him. So I was like, I'm going to let the man breathe. But it was good to see him there. I really didn't expect it. You know, when the post came out on Instagram that he was going to show up, I was like, nah, this is some sort of publicity stunt. He ain't going to really show. And there he was. I was like, oh, there he goes. I was like, that is cool. I didn't, you know, especially after, you know, the whole, you know, whatever happened as far as switching jobs go. You know, I just did not expect to see him there. But there he was. Yeah. I was like, holy shit. Oh, excuse my French.
That's all right. Ground control to Major Fun Crew. Wishing you a fantastic day. Hey,
and what's up, Alpha?
What up?
Alpha's in the house now.
Alpha.
So that is interesting that you didn't go up and talk to him that much. You said hello or whatever. But when I was there, I was like, look, I know they're there for business, and I know everybody's going to want to talk to him. And I try to keep my interactions with him to business because I wanted them to get the most out of coming to Joefest Boss Fight. So I focused on that. I could have been a nerd and went out and asked them all the friggin' questions I still have that I haven't got answers to. I could have been like that if I wanted.
I'm that nerd.
I know you are. I know you are. But you know, I just like, no, I need to keep professional. I need to act a certain way. And so I did. So we did our interview, and I made it about Boss Fight and things like that. I did ask him a few things after that, but there were more professional questions and stuff like that. I ran into Larry Hama at 3:30 a.m. in the lobby on Monday morning and had a good chat. We both had 4 a.m. flights. Wow. Interesting, cool. Christopher Crow. Larry was having a very rough weekend. Larry had a very rough weekend.
What's that?
What's going on? Stew for lunch. So yeah, he didn't come Saturday. He was not feeling good. He was there for a little while on the preview night Friday, and then he was there Sunday, and he was nonstop all day Sunday, and I had to like coordinate the line for him because it was going freaking all over the place. Like because we didn't have any place to put people, so we had to go through all people's booths and stuff. And I had to get volunteers, and it was a bit of a
I was in that line.
You were in that line?
Oh yeah, I saw you coordinating it.
Yeah, it was a tricky situation. I ended up finding and buying a full armor Knight Hacks figure that pretty well matched my PC and an RPG I'm playing while I was waiting to talk to Lenny. Ah, very cool.
Hey, those look amazing. I did a post on them not too long ago, a short. They really do look great.
Yeah, you can do anything you want with them. If you're artistically inclined in any way, sculpting, painting, or creating different armor and things like that, 3D stuff, you could do a lot with those. And I've always said that about the Boss Fight Epic hacks and the other hacks, the smaller ones. In fact, I have one right here that I did of the smaller 4-inch ones. I made a 4-inch Globulus.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah. But that's out of a Boss Fight, one of their hacks.
That's awesome. Yeah, that Larry Hama line was another place I felt awkward for a minute. I was in line and this guy in front of me, he had a bunch of Wolverine stuff for him to sign. And every single person that came by where I was standing in the line, what's up, 610? What's up, 610? Hey, man, what's up? I mean, it's just friends of mine, it's not like, like just random people, but it's people I'd met over the weekend. And every single person, I'm talking about for like 3 minutes straight, came by wanting to talk to me for a minute and saying, hey. And that guy finally turns around and looks at me and goes, who the hell are you?
Yeah.
And I said, I'm just tall, man. Don't worry about it.
Oh man.
But it made me feel awkward when he said that, because I was like, they really have. Everybody has tried to talk to me that's come by.
Well, and that's the way I describe the show, is like a family reunion. Like all these people that you know all over the world that are online, that sees you in chats, sees you at other events or whatever, and they're all here. It's like we're all in the same place. So it is a family reunion. That's the way I describe Joe. GB, did you go to any of the panels while you were there?
Oh, panels? No, I'm not a panel guy. I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to talking about toys and then having a panel and speculating and talking about stuff, I'm like, I'm ready to see it. Show me something. I don't want to talk about it. I ain't that big on sitting there talking. So I did not partake in any of the panels. I was out there on the floor just having toy overload, just letting it. I mean, because that's what happens. Hey, anybody that's ever been to any type of con, there's a point where you have seen way too many toys.
Yes.
And that's what I'm trying to do. When I go to Joefest, I am trying to get to that level. I'm trying to get toy overload.
Hey, GB was filming so hard, I walked up behind him 3 different times. The only thing he knew I was there. Hey, he was locked in, dog.
Oh, that's just me filming. I ain't gonna lie. You can ask Virgo about that one. When I got the camera on, man, everything is off.
Oh, you was locked in, dog.
Just me in the front.
You was locked in.
I ain't gonna lie. I think I missed my calling as being a cameraman sometimes.
Yeah.
That I didn't know I was.
Well, everybody has a video camera in their pocket now with their phones.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Get out there and take a picture of something, y'all.
Yeah. So you've been sharing a lot of the stuff, the videos and everything on your channel?
Yeah, I did a small walkthrough. I didn't want to go live because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The signal in there at the Joefest, it ain't the best. And when you're trying to look at some of that stuff, you need it to look good. So I did make the decision not to go live, but I filmed and I put it up on YouTube. Y'all can check it out. I think it's like 35-40 minutes or something like that of going through the Joefest in certain booths there. And that's the Skeletron, the Savage Crucible was insane. I filmed the tower you're talking about. I filmed that tower. Y'all can see that whole thing there. Everything that guy was selling, the signs, the street signs, you name it. He had it there, that tower there. I even filmed that one. I've seen it before. I believe I saw it last year. They had that other type of flag. It really wasn't it was like a hybrid flag for the 3 3/4.
Yep.
But even that was impressive. I'm still impressed by that. I'm like, yeah, there's no way if you're a Joe guy, you would love this.
The guy that makes those flags, he's made several of them. They sold one last year. They had another one this year and stuff like that. So those are really nice. It's just space. The thing was a coffee table. It was as big as a coffee table because it was like four layers deep, and then everything that was on top of it. It's like, no, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave, pull Alpha's last comment back up.
All right.
That was funny. That was good. Yeah. GB said 610 and I are wearing kaiju costumes next year to Joefest.
Oh yeah. Alpha was asking me. I was like, yeah, y'all should get you some kaiju costumes. Find the largest diorama out there on the floor and just go to town.
Yeah, I'll be Godzilla. He can figure out who he wants.
Oh man.
Heck, we could stomp on a pot blender as Bucky the Beaver.
Oh my goodness. Bucky the Beaver. I can't believe you wore that, but whatever.
Oh yeah, he did it again.
Hello, Paul Maroon. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Paul. Hey,
What's up, Wilburee?
yeah.
God, it was such a good time, though.
It was good. Did you get to go talk to any of the artists or guests, like voice actors, Sergeant Slaughter? Like, I think Rod Wiggum was also there, Robert Atkins, Mark Pennington. There was a bunch of different people. Brian Shearer, all these guys. Did you get a chance to see any of them?
I did not. I was actually specifically looking for Hama, and then when he wasn't there Saturday, I was like, oh man. And then Sunday with the line, I was like, no. I already got some stuff signed by Hama before. So I was like, I can wait. He'll be back next year. He'll feel better. He'll be back next year. Maybe.
You know, he wasn't really sick Saturday though. He heard Virgo was coming for him.
Oh yeah, that's true. You're right.
Yeah. That got very. Yeah, I don't know if you heard that, but she's hollering.
I heard it. I heard it.
But yeah, I had a few things signed by Larry Hama last year, and I always wait because I noticed last year on Sunday, if he's there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, on Sunday in the afternoon, you can get to him pretty easy. He's not,
Yeah.
Everybody's pretty much, packed up and going home. But this past Joefest on Sunday was not the same case. No, it was not. And I was like, you know what? I can wait till next year.
I had to cap the line at one point because there was just too many people, and I had to say only I think autographs or something like that. I asked them not to do sketches.
Yes. Hey, Banjo, quick.
There was just too many people there trying to meet him. So I said, hey, can he not do sketches? And they're like, yeah, we'll make sure he doesn't do sketches. And they're like, we'll just try to get through as many people as we can and this and that. And so they helped us out with it. But it was difficult logistically because we were going all around these booths and it was snaking around and everything. And I felt bad. I didn't want to get in front of other people's booths, but it was like, well, how am I going to handle this? So we did the best we can. I think it worked out, and thankfully everybody was nice and polite, and it was organized, and we got it done. But I think everybody's trained in these type of situations. We've pretty much trained ourselves over the years,
Right.
Yeah, Larry. Yeah, I guess he wasn't feeling good. I'm glad that he came in on Sunday and Friday night briefly. I hope he's going to be doing all right for next year. We're talking to him about it right now, trying to make the plans for next year, and we may have to do something different. Instead of sticking him in the middle of the room, we might have to put him someplace off to the side where we can get a better positioning for the line, because that was a little tricky. But we did it,
Hey Dave, I've got a question for you. How was attendance this year compared to last year?
We haven't got all the final numbers, but I can tell you about sales, a little bit about the sales. I got all 4 issues of Larry Hama's Center Holds Superheroes comic signed by him and the editor Tim Finn. Then if you have a booth at a Joe convention that Larry is at, you should just be prepared for his line to extend past your booth.
Yes.
Well, we haven't done that in the past. We've had him like on a whole like center thing that was an entire wall, and he would go down the aisle. We would put a stanchion down the aisle so it never interfered with anybody, because everybody was on the same wall. But this year we did it differently because we wanted him to be close to Big Bad Toy Workshop or Studios, because they were doing that collab situation with him and the Fury Force. So he was in the middle there, and that was a mistake. I agree with you.
Epic though, that Fury Force and his figure, man, those look amazing. I've never wanted anything by them, but I want it now.
Yep. To your point earlier, you were asking about the attendance. I'll say Friday night's preview night, which is an early bird hour and then 2 regular hours for general admission. We did we did all of our sales and all of our attendance for last year, 2025, on Friday night.
Wow.
So we had all day Saturday, and we had people lined up down the street. We had to get the sheriffs and the police to help us with the lines outside because we had so many people. And Sunday, both of those days were gravy. So
I didn't know that because I got there late Saturday because I was one of those up till 4 a.m. with Lenny that night. And so I got up and I was like, man, I'll go when I get there. And what was hilarious was I'm coming in the parking deck and I get into the hotel part and here comes Lenny and Corey right behind me. And Lenny said, hey, are you just getting here? I said, yeah, are you just getting here? He said, yeah, but we're supposed to be working.
So that kind of brings me up to another aspect of the show. And I was talking to Ed. We had a meeting the other night, and we're going to be having a lot of meetings this year, trying to do some more planning and logistical stuff to do a better job for everybody for next year's, for our 10th annual Joefest next year. But the two most important parts of this was the buying of the toys, the third-party toy companies coming and everything like that, all the exclusive toys, and then the camaraderie. You mentioned the camaraderie, hanging out with Lenny after hours and stuff till 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning, whatever it was. GB, did you get to do that? Did you stay at the hotel? Were you around hanging out for a while before you guys went home, you and LadyVirgo?
We hung out with Woody 222.
Yeah, they were at the frat house quite a bit. When I wasn't there, is the only time I wasn't there with them was when I was there with Lenny that night.
Yeah, well, for us, for me, it's for me and Virgo, it's a 15-minute drive. That's right. From the house to Joefest. So we didn't really hang out at the hotel or anything that much, but we spent a few evenings there with Woody over there and his folks hanging out there. So we had a good time there.
I never even got a chance to go over there. I was upset about that because I was so busy and I was doing so many things. I really wanted to go and hang out with the guys. I did hang out with them Saturday a little bit. Yeah. I know. Sunday a little bit at the pool and different things, and then Friday a little bit after the preview night and stuff like that. But I wanted to go and visit them and hang out with them at their place. But I was at the karaoke on Saturday night and Samantha Newark's birthday party, and I spent till like midnight there. And then I came out and I was talking to, I think, Henry Hall from Boss Fight and Josh Egeman from After Action and a few other people and stuff like that. And I was wondering where the hell everybody was. They were all down there with Lenny, and I didn't even know that. So,
and that's on me, I guess. I probably should have let you know, but I was so lit by the time I got down. Well, GB knows when I left the frat house, I was good to go for the rest of the night. And I zoned out completely.
Which, I understand.
But I believe Alpha Action Figure Addict 112 uses government name.
There you
go. LadyVirgo is supposed to be tearing up the karaoke next year, I believe. All right. They've been plotting on a karaoke takeover.
There you go. So Alpha can Alpha sing?
I have no idea, but it's fine. I say let him go. Let him do it.
Oh, yeah, let him go, no doubt. I'm just wondering if old dude can sing because I ain't going to go do no karaoke. I know that ain't my place.
Well, there were some really good singers there. Samantha Newark sang. She's a professional singer in her career, and she does voiceover work on the side.
Right.
But everybody, all these kids, all these vendors, all these different people were singing. And I was like, holy cow, these people are good. I'm like, you guys need to go on like American Idol or something like that. They were really, really good.
I'm trying to talk the kids into coming over just Saturday for the con and then to the karaoke, because I know Chloe would love it because she loves singing and does karaoke all the time.
Well,
But
I think it would be awesome.
at the same time, I don't know if I really want them there or not. So I haven't made up my mind yet.
Well, they're going to be adults by next year. They'll all be 19, 20 years old or older. So what are you going to do about that?
Oh, well, yeah, you're right. At the end of the day, I guess they can. Well, no, my rule in my house is if daddy's paying a dime, you under daddy's roof and you're going to do what daddy says.
I don't know. I think it'd be fun to let them just go and see what happens. I think it'd be an experiment.
They'd have a blast. They love our local con. They eat it up, man. They love toys as much as I do. It's very impressive to have a college athlete that does action figures, in my opinion. And two high school seniors that love action figures and play football and basketball. You know, that's cool to me.
Usually those two things do not mesh very well.
Right.
You've managed to get it to work with your kids.
Yeah.
And we need more kids to come to these things, 610. So we do need to bring the youngins into this stuff. So thank you for that, helping us out there.
Yeah. Because definitely, because they obviously are not making any more G.I. Joe cartoons. I don't know what's up with that.
No, there is actually.
Tell me.
Energon, yeah, but not for kids right now.
No, it'll be a much more mature cartoon, but there is a new cartoon.
Hasbro needs to take a clue from Mattel. Those things I've been sending you, those He-Man snippet cartoons they've got on YouTube. Have you seen those, GB? Those they're actually kind of well written, but they are like totally kid oriented.
Yeah.
And like that, they've got product out now. You know what I mean? So who knows?
Yeah.
Now look at this. Lone Dragon says, I plan to be at the karaoke next year, possibly in Gem cosplay. Now he kept threatening me. Lone Dragon kept threatening me, Dave, if you go up and sing, I'll go up and sing. I'm like, my voice was so shot while karaoke was going on because I was screaming, hey, happy birthday. I couldn't sing at all. There's no way I'm going up there. So he never went up there. So he was right beside me the whole time, most of it. But it's fun. It's good. We need to get more kids involved. We're looking at trying to do more activities and more things where we can get more families involved. Like we're going to be doing like this, these big models, these G.I. Joe models, like they do at Star Wars Celebration, where they have these huge dioramas and models and people can walk through and do photos. We're going to be getting these large, like life-size models of vehicles. We're going to have the main one we've already signed a contract for is the Triple T, life-size Triple T. And Sarge will be doing photo ops with it and stuff like that. And we're trying to get a couple more. We'll try to put like 3 of them out there on this one lanai that's out on the, I think it's on the, if you're looking from the staircases this way, it would be out on the left lanai that we would put. That's where they would be.
Down toward the glass end.
Yeah,
that would be a good spot for that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I agree. Having something there for kids to, people to take pictures with is the way to go. Even if you can get smaller vehicle, if you have the freaking the swamp skier there,
there's lots of them around the country, all over the place. There's a Thunder Machine, there's a Skyhawk, there's Fangs, there's Armadillos, there's all kinds of stuff. It's just a matter of getting them to come, bring it with them. We made a specific deal with the Triple T guy because we wanted them this year, but we weren't able to logistically get it to work. But next year for the 10th annual, we're going to definitely do that.
I don't think they do, Stu. I think everything's got alcohol in it at Joefest.
Maybe in the bar. I don't know. but we're also thinking about doing a gaming room. So we'll have a room where we'll have 3 or 4 TVs. They'll have different GI Joe themed games, and then we'll have a place where we'll like get the Dealt Hand. There's an organization that's a gaming organization. Get them to come down and manage this room. We'll have all these different GI Joe games, role playing, deck building. All the different ones that I have. Mission Critical, that one that I just got a couple weeks ago. Cobra, whatever it's called. And then people can play games up there if they are not downstairs buying toys and stuff. And maybe that might be something people might want to do. I don't know. We're looking at activities like that to expand the show, and we're looking at expanding it in the right ways and not doing it too far, too fast, just incrementally. Because we know there's a lot of space.
Man, y'all got a great show, period. So, anything you do to improve it is going to be massive,
Yeah.
Hey, I will make a suggestion right now. One of those rooms they do the panels in, once they're done with the panel, convert it and put on G.I. Joe the movie and have that thing playing until whenever y'all decide to cut it off.
Well, the problem with the ballroom is we had the ballroom, I think, all day Saturday. It was ours. But by the time karaoke was over at midnight, we had to convert it for the next event. So we would have to get the ballroom for like multiple nights or multiple days, and it costs money for that. So that's where it comes down to fiscally responsibly putting our money in the right places. But I agree with you. I think we're going to have it for multiple days next year because we're going to have more panels. So we could do the movie on one of the nights as an activity, and then maybe get some cake or something like that and drinks for people to go and watch.
That would be fun. That would be a fun event for all of us to just go do together. You know what I mean? Imagine all us dummy toy tubers in there cutting up, watching that movie together, having a blast. That would just be so much fun.
It's the 40th anniversary for that film, so I think that would be something we could do. It's all about logistics.
Dude, that'd be so fun. And everybody would want to go.
That's true. You're right. Will the copyright license allow for a public viewing? I think if you do it as like a fan gathering, like if I had people at my house, like if I brought people to my house, I don't know how many, and I watched it, it'd be a fan viewing. I don't think you need the license for that.
Maybe as long as you're not making money off of it. You know what I mean?
So we
like selling tickets to it.
Yeah. But I would love to do that. I think that's a good idea. GB.
I'll be on board.
Pipeline. We'll put it in the pipeline. We'll see how it goes. That's one of the reasons why we're doing the Triple T, because the 40th anniversary with Sergeant Slaughter, we wanted him to have his vehicle, right, for photo ops.
That's awesome.
That was a big reason why we were doing that. So this could be an added experience that we could do as well. We'll have to look into it, but that's a good suggestion. I'll rent it up the flagpole. We'll see how it goes.
There you go. GB coming in clutch with ideas.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if you're having Joefest, why not have the movie on somewhere?
Right. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I agree with you. And that, I know there are shows that do things like that, like Assembly Required, which is a great family show. It's just way smaller than Joefest in Des Moines, Iowa. Codename Iowa. I love it. I love the show. But on during the mornings, they have breakfast with cartoons, and you can watch the cartoons.
Really?
At breakfast.
Wow.
It's a great
big deal right there.
Yeah, I think maybe we could do that in the mornings. Get that set up. Get some breakfast stuff for people in that room, and then at night you watch the movie. I think that's actually a very good idea. I'm going to see how we can get that worked out, because it all has to do with the technology. We have to have someone in the room. We have to have someone running the equipment. We need volunteers. Just like the Sergeant Slaughter thing, we're going to have someone at a door watching ticket people going in and out that's going to try to get those photo ops. So it's all volunteer. So it's all logistics. It's all planning. It's making sure that we do the right things and stuff like that. But yeah, that's a great idea. I love that idea. So let's see what else. Are you all right, 610?
Yeah, I just cut my camera for a minute. I got to do something.
Oh, all right. So what else is going on? You got any projects you're working on, GB?
Well, I mean, my main thing is I toy hunt. I go out there into the street and I do toy hunts. I do them like twice a week, and that's my main thing. I put out like a 45 minute to hour toy hunt on Tuesday and Saturdays. And I'm out there in the wild, man. I drive around, take a look in the stores and see what's going on. Which you would think in this day and age of technology that would not be a necessity. But every once in a while, for some strange reason, the stores will get figures before other people. And then sometimes pre-orders get canceled.
Yep.
Nowhere. And
absolutely.
Let me tell you, when a pre-order gets canceled, I usually get a ring or two on the phone like, hey, you got to find this because they just canceled my pre-order. The 250th Duke is a perfect example. That pre-order got canceled for some folks, and it is a hard figure to find. There is not many out there in the store. I ain't gonna lie.
I think people are buying them all because that Joefest was a booth that had an entire table that was nothing but 250 Dukes.
Yeah, but honest to God, though, if you think about other figures in the line that have been at Walmart as an exclusive and how many there were versus this limited run to Walmart, this figure is going to go up. It is. Because I don't know why they didn't overproduce it. And unless something happens where they're all sitting in a warehouse somewhere and end up on clearance at a Ollie's or a Ross, I don't think you're going to see any more of them.
Well, the way Walmart works, I would not put it past them to have some sitting in bins in the back rooms. I've worked for Walmart for 20 years, and I know their process, and a lot of them don't care about toys, so there's a lot of back stock. Until it goes on clearance, they won't put it out a lot of times. And they're supposed to stock new stuff, and they do a little bit, but it's one of those things. Every Walmart is different. And I'll tell you this: none of them care about toys.
No, Walmart is a business. They care about selling the products they got. So yeah. They put the same weight to a toy that they put to mascara, to toothpaste, and so on and so forth. I mean, they're not really worried about that. But I did notice the 250th Duke, it came in a little shipping box thing that they hung on the side. And
sidekick.
Yeah, a little sidekick, and they came with Dukes on them, and they also came with the Transformer. They did a 250th Transformer as well.
Airwave.
Yep. And the two shippers, two of those I saw, 0 Dukes, and the Transformers were still sitting there, and now they've already took those things down. So I don't even expect to see any more of them, to be honest with you.
Well, but the thing about it is, I'll tell you this, a lot of stores have those shippers, but they have a lot of shippers that come in, those sidekick shippers. And so they don't all put them out, and they don't all put them in the same place and things like that. They used to have like a vendor that would come in and work all the Hasbro products. They did away with them a few years ago. And I think last year they just started bringing them back. So they would have like programs. They would go into the store and say, hey, do you have this shipper? Do you have this display? Do you have this Islander? Do you have this? Blah, blah, blah. And they would try to get the stuff out of the back room with the staff, the management in those departments, in the toy department, to help them get it out. They would most of the time work it themselves. But they stopped that for a while. They just started bringing that back. And so they probably have a lot of those shippers. A lot of people have it. It's just they can't put them all out. They got too much. So if you got a slow shipper that's not moving, and then you have another one that's sitting in the back that you would think could move better, it's not going to come out because you got the old stuff sitting there.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I would, honest to God, though, I know it's a wild theory, but I feel like they either because of a factory defect or something, I think they underproduced this figure. And I wish I could go back to that Saturday night and ask Lenny what happened, if that's what happened or not, because I'm telling you, like, it's weird to me. I thought we would be seeing them on clearance everywhere by now.
I think this is me personally. This is me looking at it from afar. I'm like, a lot of people were giving that figure crap. A lot of people were saying they didn't like it for this reason, that reason, yada, yada, yada. But then when that thing went up for pre-order, it sold out. And I'm like, y'all are doing some low down, dirty kid stuff, talking about, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. When you really wanted it, And I think a lot of people.
There's a lot of hypocrites in the community and stuff like that. I agree with you. But somebody got them because they had that table. One of the booths had a table, and it was stacked like 4 or 5 high of Dukes. And I don't know what they were charging. I didn't even bother because I got my Dukes. Came a couple of weeks later than my pre-order was supposed to come. That got canceled, and I reordered it like I always do with the Walmart stuff. I reorder it after it, and it comes. And I haven't had a problem with it. But freaking
I've heard a lot
of them.
I've heard a lot of the 250th Duke are on AliExpress for higher prices by the buttload.
Yeah.
I saw one of those Dukes hanging on a peg at Joefest with a $65 price tag on it.
$65. Wow.
Well, my daughter's boyfriend, he found 2 of them in a store the other day, and I should have told him to buy the other one for me, even though I already had one, because now I feel like I don't think we'll find one on clearance. But he found 2 of them. He bought one, and I wish now had him bought the other one for me.
That's just the life of toy collecting. The hunt, right? We love the hunt. So that kind of gives you that opportunity now. I don't do much hunting anymore because I'm in retail business and I'm dealing with people all the time and stuff, moving things all the time. So if I can stay out of retail, I'll stay out of it and I'll pre-order, have it brought to my house, and I don't have to deal with it. I prefer that.
Me and GB's a straight hunter. I'm just telling you, that dude's a straight hunter. And I'm a hunter, but I'm also a pre-order if it's exclusive. But other than that, I'm out there hunting because I try not to spend any more than I have to.
Yeah, I'm just like, whatever, you know. So let's see, what else? Did you guys get anything in recently? I got a couple of things that came in today. Either of you want to share something that you got in?
I can. I don't. Hang on a second. I think I got to make a little room for them.
I think I've packed up everything I've got in.
Oh, okay.
Lately.
No, I got something. I just have to.
Let's see. Actually, your addict says, I feel Mattel is doing the same thing with K-pop Demon Hunters.
I'll put that on for you, Alpha.
They sent a limited amount of links to people when they first went out on Mattel Creations, and those people are already getting them.
Wow.
Saw Sundown in my GameStop today.
Awesome.
Very good. And then
can't wait to get that one.
While BBTS and other retailers just got their pre-orders up. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's see here.
Oh, the Punisher War Machine. Nice.
Oh, man.
There he is.
That looks good.
I wanted that. I just like, do I need that? I really wanted it, but so I passed.
Wow.
I might try to get it if I see it out in the wild someplace.
Hang on a second, Super Dave. Let me make your decision making harder. Let me make your decision making.
Hold on. Let's see if I can click. I want to see if I can click you as the primary person here.
Yeah, bring him up.
Let's see if I can bring you up. No, I brought myself up. Sorry. Huh. That's not it.
Switch me. You just click and drag your window over to where I'm at.
Oh, there.
There you go.
Uh-oh, let me get my camera set. I had
Wow.
hang on. There we go. All right, yeah, I had to dress it a little bit to give you a little bit of a thing there. You can get the missiles at you. Hang on.
I don't think my daughter's boyfriend knows this exists.
Well, it was what, like 4 months ago, 5 months ago, this was put up for pre-order, right, GB?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Let's see.
He'll buy this in a heartbeat. He is a Punisher freak.
I was when I was a young kid. Punisher was like one of my very first comics, like G.I. Joe and Nam, and I loved all the Punisher stuff. I've kind of waned a little bit from Punisher, but this really got me in the feels when I saw this.
Yeah.
Like, do I really need this? Do I really need this?
Yeah, it's definitely, do you really need it? No, you don't. You really don't, but
those effects make it look so good.
It does.
God.
Maybe next year at Joefest, I'll try to hunt one of these down.
Let's see here. There we go. Little smoke trail.
I'm hoping. I hope that my daughter's boyfriend does not watch this. I am proud that I got him on classified, though, man. He loves some classified.
Make sure that you can see the minigun now. Let's just.
Oh wow.
Let's go over here and get that motherfucker in there.
That thing does look good.
Wow, that is impressive.
There.
So was that an exclusive or what was that?
Yeah, it was a Pulse exclusive, I believe.
Was it?
Yeah.
So I'm sure it sold out, right?
Well, the thing about Pulse exclusive, people buy them. A lot of vendors will buy it. Then they'll put up on their stores on Amazon or Walmart or Target on the websites. So you might be able to find this down the road. It might be a little pricier, but you should be able to find it.
Actually, I think I saw maybe one or two of them at Joefest.
Did you?
Yeah.
I did too. I think I did as well, GB. I saw it's in like a black box, right?
Yep.
Oh, that looks awesome, man.
Black box like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, it's Punisher on steroids. I mean, that's what it is. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. The articulation isn't like a G.I. Joe classified. So don't expect much. These arms only go about not even 90, I would say. In the leg, barely, yeah. He's a big boy.
Do they ratchet?
Yeah, they just... Now, the weird thing is for some reason they want you to be able to do that with them.
Huh.
I don't know why, but they do.
You want to kick a dog, you can.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, but it's a big guy, so you don't expect him to have full-blown articulation. And it's a neck, so it kind of goes without saying they don't, whatchamacallit.
I'd expect like the snake armor at best, in my opinion.
You could have him fight the snake armor. That would be an interesting fight.
Yes, that would be a good pick.
Absolutely. You can hold these guys down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they can come around the back. You take the effects off and, you can make it
look
better, but, crazy. He'll show off for you like that.
Wow, that's fire. That's no doubt about it.
Those smoke effects are balling.
Yeah, yes.
Those are balling.
They need to, these, they got to get these for some of the larger classified vehicles. I know they're for pistols and stuff.
Yeah.
They need to make something like that. When you shoot off.
Those are balling.
Yeah. But he's a cool guy. He's got a little weight to him, but no problem standing. He isn't like top heavy or anything. He does what he does.
You pull out the heavy hitter, GB.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be pulling out the heavy hitter, but beat me.
He was right here. He was right here, easily enough to grab.
Wow, that's impressive.
I got these.
But hey, Sarge is here. Here you go. For scale, we got scale. We got scale, y'all.
Oops, sorry, I took you away.
There we go.
Okay.
That's how you scale
Wow.
to a classify.
Wow.
So he's like Fatal Fluffy size.
Height wise, yeah, I would say height wise, yeah.
But bigger, you know what I'm saying? Bigger build, but I'm
I
high.
think the Fluffy will come up to like right here, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
That's still impressive to see.
Oh man, and yes, if you know what, hang on. Hang on. I gotta do this for Super Dave, y'all. I can't have this not be a proper
Frank Castle.
No, sir. No, sir.
Sergeant Slaughter. Now that is much better. That's much better.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh my God.
That's it. That's awesome.
I would run. If I saw this, I would run.
You dang right.
That's awesome.
That's scary as hell.
We need to send a picture to Sergeant Slaughter of that.
I should.
And say, did you license this?
Yeah, like that. Send me the picture of that, and in my messenger, David T. Allen, and I'll pass it on to Sarge, and I'll let you know what he says.
Oh, all right. I definitely will. Definitely will. But yeah. This is your answer to the snake armor.
Yeah.
This is your answer. The slaughter armor. The slaughter armor. All right, that's enough toy time.
Good job. I gotta try to do this.
That was another cool thing at Joefest. I got to hang out with his daughter for several hours one night. Yeah, wow. She was out. Ed, Action Fig. I don't know if you know him or not, Ed. He does Punk's moderation. Me and him and her friend were all hanging out outside smoking and just hanging out for about a couple hours.
I wish I could have seen her. I'm friends with her, and we've talked several times online and everything, but I've never met her in person. So I was really looking forward to seeing her at the show. There's so much stuff that I missed.
She's real fun. She is.
So I got a couple of things in. Mine's aren't as good as yours, GB.
Oh no, they're always gonna. Oh no.
Oh, what?
I seen that Techno Viper. Did you get that out of GameStop or did it just show back up?
Walmart, not Walmart. Hasbro Pulse. I pre-ordered it.
Wow.
My Wild Bill should be here tomorrow.
Hey, I'm finally getting Airtight tonight. My daughter will be bringing Airtight home tonight.
Oh boy.
So I was very happy to see these today. 2 of each, as always.
But you know, I'm always late, Dave. On if it's not an exclusive and I get it first, then I'm not getting it till late. You know, so at least I'm getting Airtight. I'll get to see how he is.
Well, I think you're going to love that one. That's like basically a perfect figure. I don't have really anything bad to say about it. It's like a perfect figure. I've hardly ever said that about a classified figure, but Airtight, perfect. Someone did ask me if the helmet was loose or tight or whatever, and I thought it fit perfect. I think it was the right durometer. It's snug, but it's not too tight. So I don't know. People were having problems with it being loose, but I thought it was perfectly fine. I don't know. But
well, maybe I'll get the good run then.
Maybe. So I think that's all I've gotten this week. Like I said, my Wild Bill comes tomorrow.
All right.
So, yeah. For some reason,
they have some fun reviews coming up.
Well, I'm behind. I've got 1, 2, 3 sitting back here. Then now I'll have 3 more. So I'll be 6. I'll be in the whole 6. Because of Joefest and everything going on, it's been hard to keep up with it all.
Yeah.
I've been trying to review all my original stuff from Joefest. I just did that Acid Rain the other day. I did the the Red Shadow earlier in the week. I did some Super 7 stuff last week. I'm just like, I got so much stuff that it's like, holy crap. And then all those games came right after Joefest, and I had to do that video about the games, the Cobra game. So I was like, I'm like, my timing is really tricky because I have to work as well, and you know how it is.
Well,
But
I put that Red Shadow video up myself that I did, and it was a lot shorter than what I wanted it to be. And after I get moved, I'm going to go back and do another review on that figure because, honest to God, like it is that good. So, and I didn't get to go as in depth as I wanted to. You know, like I
yeah,
really want to get into that figure.
there's a lot more to it than people realize, I think. And that's the case with a lot of these types of things. We get a lot of information from Hasbro. We see renders and we see figures in video, right, that they do, but they don't go to the in-depth that the people that do these reviews, like yourself and me and Punk and Travis Moody and everybody else that do reviews, where they get into the nooks and cranny, they get into all the equipment, the paint, this, that. So you don't really get a true sense of what some of this stuff is. And that was the first time that Red Shadow was put out, was at Joefest. So a lot of people didn't know. A lot of people didn't know. So it was a phenomenal figure. Until we opened it up and looked at it, we had no idea.
Right. And I know he'll never hear this, but I've got to say thank you to Brian Hickey and Chris McLeod for putting me on Battle Action Force compendiums, because that's why I bought that figure. You know what I mean? Those books are that good. But that's like, I don't do the in-depth, you know, like you do and like other people do. I hit highlights, you know, and talk about it, what I see in it. But I want to do an in-depth, like, and I've never had a figure make me want to do an in-depth, but that figure has made me want to.
Right. So we do have a little bit of news. Apparently, it's come out that there's some pre-orders that are going to go up on Hasbro Pulse on, I believe, the 27th and the 28th. I believe Transformers is the 27th and G.I. Joe is the 28th. So that means that something, we don't know what. It could be whatever they're going to show, some big surprise on the show floor on San Diego 23rd through the 26th. It could be Tomb Raider on the breakfast, the media YouTube breakfast or whatever that's called. She's going to be on show floor, and something else is going to be on show floor that day. Or it could be some of the name onlys, the Snake Armor.
I think we'll see.
Mutton Junkyard.
I think for those pre-orders, and I may be wrong, but I think that we will get the next Retro Wave pre-order. Arctic 3-pack, I think, will finally go up for pre-order.
Didn't we already order the last? Didn't we already order Flash, Falcon, and the Valkyrie in Yo-Yo June?
We didn't see them in hand.
That's right.
Oh.
They didn't pre-order.
So you think it's them then?
I think it's them, and I think it's that Arctic 3-pack. And the only reason I'm saying this is because if they're going to, like, B-Mac, I think, is going to be a creature of habit. Because he's not about the Flash other than the, you know, stuff that he has secret. So I'm saying, I think we'll see renders for Triple T, renders for Crimson Armor, and renders for Mutt, Footloose, and Junkyard, because we haven't seen renders for them yet. Now, does that mean that those won't go up for pre-order? No, because if you'll remember back to some of the previous SDCCs, they would have the render at the first of the show and then bring it out in hand.
That's true.
And then the pre-order would go up. So it could happen that way too.
The original Mutton Junkyard was like that.
Right. And you know, we don't have that much left in the year that's coming this year. So everything that the next time you're going to see Joe product is going to be in the fall around New York Comic Con.
And I think I think you're accurate on that, because the fact that we got the last retro wave already in hand, that means they're going to put the other one up for pre-order. So it's got to be someplace, right? And we know that the Psych Out is a Walmart Collector Con exclusive. That's going up 23rd or 24th for that. Night Force Psycho. So that'll be a separate thing. But I think you're right on the money. I think you're very, very good on this one, 610. I think I'm going to go with you on it.
And there's no confirmation on that. That's just me using common sense from what we saw during Yojo June.
All right.
We know the Fatal Fluffies and the Cadet Deming 2-pack will be up during San Diego Comic-Con. We know that already. They've already said that. Right. They said that when they were shown off.
Will they wait till the Tuesday after like they have in the past?
That would be for people on Pulse to pre-order it that way.
Right.
But
it'll be right.
Sold at the show.
Be there it'll be sold at the show. But I'm saying for us to order it because I'm not going.
No,
I don't have anybody out there that can pick me some up, so I'm gonna be hitting my Pulse, to get those.
Right. Yeah. Me too. So, so that's interesting. So we got all that, and I guess there was a couple new file cards. Some of them I know we've had before, like Rot Claw and the Pyrolycus we had before. I know that for a fact. Some of them might have been the Ramp Rats. I don't recall if we had the Ramp Rats before. Definitely not the Dire Night Creeper. I think we had that before. So some of those are old, but so we've had a few of those. What else is going on? So yeah, we got another week. It's next Thursday starts San Diego Comic-Con. So I'm guessing if we're going to see anything, we're going to start seeing some leaks of renders ahead of time, usually a couple of days before.
And see, that may be what's going to happen with the Triple T, the Crimson Armor, and Footloose and Junkyard. It may get leaked early, and then they'll have them in hand there, and they may go up for pre-order. I'm hoping it's not right now because my pocketbook can't handle it right now.
I know, right? It's been a rough couple of months. But I want to say, keep an eye on the socials. Keep an eye on 610 Yojo Daddy. He does very fast news bursts on his channel. So he will keep you up to date as much as possible. I'm not as quick as he is. I'll do like a news update on one of my videos. But we will be doing an episode on Saturday, which will go over everything that we know about classified G.I. Joe for before San Diego Comic-Con. It'll be the week before or 5 days before, because it starts on a Thursday and we're doing it on a Saturday. So if you're interested in watching that preview episode, same thing we did with Yojo June. We did that preview. So we'll be doing that. Everybody in the chat, keep an eye on that. It'll be Saturday afternoon. It might be earlier in the evening or later in the evening, depending upon where Smoking Joe's goes or falls. 610 San Diego Comic, K-Pop Demon Hunter. Porsche goes up July 23rd at 9 a.m. Pacific. Same with the Top Gun set.
I want that Top Gun set so bad, and they're killing me on that price, man. That is so much money for 2 Hot Wheels.
But it's all licensing and stuff like that. GB, you said you're not 100% into G.I. Joe or whatever, but are you into any of this classified? Are you keeping up with all this that we're talking about?
I think you're muted, GB.
You're muted.
Sorry, the dog was barking earlier. I had to shut him up real quick. But no, I definitely keep up with it. For me, coming up with, growing up where you go into the store to go buy a toy, I find all of this so fascinating. In the future, we're still messing around with the toys, but it's done way more than it used to be. It's gone overboard, but I keep up with it. The Hasbro Pulse, they come on. I'm there watching. If I'm able to watch it, I'll watch it right then and there. If not, I'm gonna go back and flip through it and see what they're showing. Got to keep up with it, man, because you never know. You never know when there might be something out there that's going to catch your eye, no matter what you collect.
Yeah, you never know when that next piece is going to snag you.
Yeah.
That's true. There's been some quite a lot of surprises this year that I didn't expect. You know, like Sundown, Synapse, Cadet Deming. There's some really good stuff that's come out, and I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it is. Like the dinosaur, I love my dinosaurs. I play with the dinosaurs without the figures, and I just
Yeah.
because it's fun. It's just fun. And then, you know, there are some that come out and you're like, wow, that had no business being that good. Like that Ninja Force Zartan, there was no way that had any business being as good as it is. And it
It was
is
so good.
fantastic, really. So they
So
catch
good.
us. They do catch us.
Definitely.
610, what else you got going on? You're moving. I see that.
Yeah. Right now, I can't remember. I guess I put a video up maybe yesterday on a pickup. I finally got the female retro Crimson Guard.
Oh yeah, I
Not
saw
the one
that.
that GB and them had bought for me, but an additional one so I could actually open it, because you know I ain't opening that white background ever. She's
No.
sitting on the shelf looking at me right now in the face. But yeah, I did a little review on it, what my thoughts were. I love that figure. It was really well done. Can't wait to see what they do with repaints on it. You know, blue one, I don't care. Bring them on, whatever. Because it just looks that good, and the articulation's great on it. Nothing tightened up. Nothing felt flimsy. Everything posed well on her. But like I said, I'm getting airtight tonight. I'm excited about it, like a little kid in a candy shop.
It's gonna be good. You're gonna like it.
I'm sure I'm gonna be shooting that video as the night rolls on, and it'll come out eventually. But I did get to do a live from my local toy store the other day. It was really fun.
Yeah.
I didn't think anybody'd get in there, and because I ain't never done a live, and I looked down there and I had 2733 something like that in there at one point, and everybody was talking. And I was like, man, this is fun, you know. And I know we do it here, but you know, we do it off your show. So once I get moved, get a better signal, we'll be able to coordinate where we can both do it at the same time, you know. But dude, it's been a blast. But just keep watching. We got more recaps to come. I'm gonna wrangle some more folks in. Try and get Woody and Shane and everybody else on here. You know, it's maybe every couple weeks, something like that on Wednesday, when we can. And of course, we've got the show Saturday night coming up, and then Gadsden Collector Con is coming July 24th and 25th, Gadsden, Alabama, 201 George Wallace Drive. We've got over 100 vendors. Alex Ogle's going to be there, artist. He did one of the recent G.I. Joe cover variants. Let's see, we got Ron Simmons there. And
he's a really cool guy.
Yeah, and Friday night is VIP preview night, and then Saturday we'll have a VIP hour early before the show starts.
Early birds.
So, yeah. So, but it is a family-friendly event, and expect lines. We keep a steady line out the door the whole day. I'm not going to lie. The place is big, but we actually need bigger at this point. It's doing so well.
Wow. That's
but
incredible.
Y'all definitely, if you're in the Gadsden, Northeast Alabama, Northwest Georgia, South Tennessee, West Alabama, y'all come on over and hang out with us.
Panhandle.
Yep. Wherever, man. Bring it on.
That's great. I'm very happy about that. Bobby is. I got these little sticker from Smokin' Joe's the other day. Which
man, I ain't got mine yet.
Because everybody was giving stickers out that had YouTube channels at Joefest, and I got a few. You know, I got this one.
Yeah.
Outhouse Customs. I got one from him. I got Stargate Out of Cobra News Now sticker there. I got Dreadnoks Knock County there. Evil Dookie sending me his because I didn't get one from him. And then this one is 3.
Those are Evil Dookies. That Outhouse Customs.
Oh,
that's Dookies. And
okay.
The Knock County.
All right. Well, what about 3
more? You're going to get more.
Yeah, you get more. That's a bonus.
Yeah. I told him I didn't get any from him, but I guess I did get some somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, 3-star's good dude too.
All those guys.
I'm gonna try and get him Crow eventually on here for one of our recaps. I'm gonna try and get Woody and Shane, try and get reach out to Tony and Baldy and Punk and see if they've got some time to do it.
Yeah, I
Just
hung
met
out
so
with
many
them.
people.
I hung out
Just
with the.
met so many people.
Yeah, it was a lot of people. It was a lot of people. But
Yeah.
there, I hung out with Circle of Jerks multiple times, and I didn't get one sticker from any of them.
What?
Really? Man,
How
they'll have to buck up and send you some.
Yeah, but
they
that's
probably gave them all out. They probably gave them all out.
Probably. And I don't know, like I'm gonna be trying to talk to people that are normally in the chat, see if they'd like to come on screen as well. Like SCS Dog,
Yeah.
he's a great dude. Steve Martin, great dude.
Yeah.
Sam Edwards. I mean, there's so many guys that I think we could probably get to come on just to talk about how much fun we all had together. You know what I mean? And what y'all been doing since.
While you're talking about that, let's get into this a little bit. We got a few more minutes here till we're wind this down, but we are going to be doing a new concerted effort. 610's channel and my channel, the G.I. Joe New News Review. We're teaming up, doing a collab, and we're going to be getting different people to talk to about their experiences of Joefest for a couple the first 3 or 4 episodes. And after that, once we get a new beginning credits and the whole spiel, we're going to roll into a whole new program that'll be like our combined effort between our 2 channels. So I'll still have my channel. He'll still have his channel, but we'll be doing this together. And I look forward to that. We work very well together. We have a good rapport with each other. And I think our knowledge base, both our knowledge base complement each other and stuff like that, where I know a lot more about vintage and history about stuff, and he's knows a lot about newer stuff and modern. He's big in the community, probably more than myself. In certain people, with certain people, and I'm with certain people. So both of our things meet together, and we become a bigger piece together than we would separately. You know, we're going to be doing that series. We're working on trying to figure out a name for that channel or that show, not channel, but show.
We're working on it.
I'm letting 610 pick that, and then I'll just make a video for us, and we'll have a new credits for that at the beginning of this, and we'll do that in the future. So in case you're wondering what we've got planned down the road, we do have a plan. It's just we're both in the middle of a bunch of stuff right now, and it's a lot.
Life is lifing.
That's right. What's up, Carlos?
What up?
Not Rachel Salinas.
Apparently, they were handing out cookies. I didn't know that. Dave and Dad's Joe Chat. What do you want me to tell you?
I like it.
Oh man! Apparently, the Circle of Jerks were giving out cookies, so I didn't get a cookie. So I guess I don't deserve it. I don't know. I wasn't in the loop, I guess, on the cookie giveaway.
You probably were running so hard you forgot to even stop and ask for one.
I probably did. Once I realized people were giving out stickers, I started trying to get stickers, but it was too much. Yeah, people were asking me to buy toys for them, and I wanted to do it. I said, "Yeah, I'll get you this toy. And I just totally forgot and never got back to where I needed to get to buy the stuff. My co-host on Toy Talk Live on Sunday afternoons with Terry Ruin and Dan Tuck, he wanted me to get him a couple of stuff, and I forgot. I completely forgot. Just like I was like, I don't know.
Hey, dude, you got so much on your plate that weekend though, dude. It's like I know we went our separate ways a lot, and we didn't get to spend as much time as we wanted to together. But man, the networking we did separately was worth more than what we could have accomplished together.
Yeah, I'm glad that you were able to go off on your own and do stuff and stuff like that. I tried to do as much as I could with you, but there was only so much time in the
Right.
day
You're
for
so
both of us.
busy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
because you've got so many responsibilities. People don't even know how much you do for that show.
yeah, that's the key. You know, the owners are obviously Ed and Lauren Schumacher, but we need really more volunteers. We got a few people. Lone Dragon came out and helped us. We were supposed to get another volunteer from my chat, and I don't know if they ever showed up. But we need more volunteers next year. We're going to try to make the pot a little bit more juicier for volunteers. Anybody's watching and they want to be a volunteer at Joefest 2027, make sure you get in touch with me ahead of time and I will get that worked out because I can get you into the show. You only have to work like 4 hours each day and then you have 4 hours off. Then you have all the nights off. So it's not that bad. And there's a swag bag, you get stuff and things like that. So it's worth it. But we're gonna try to make it better for next year. Oh my God. You don't want cookies from Circle of Jerks. That ain't white icing on those cookies.
No, it ain't. Not with that. Not with that bunch.
No.
So, so the gift bag won't be imaginary. Lone Dragon, I didn't know about the gift bag until after you asked, and then they gave them all away before I could get one for you. I am so sorry. Oh man, Lone Dragon wanted a gift bag and he didn't get one. GB.
GB will volunteer. Yeah.
You hold your horses there, son. Hold your horses there.
He lies. They worked me like a dog every hour the con was open. No, we didn't. You had a lot of downtime. Oh my God. This is funny. Oh man. So yeah. So that's wonderful. I want to say thank you, GB, for hanging out with us, Roughshod Stocks, and LadyVirgo for joining us a little bit in the chat and yelling in the background a little bit. We really do want to get her on for an interview to talk with her. I've been wanting that for a long time. It's something she's a special person and wonderful, and I really want to talk more with her when we can down the road. So thank you. Thank you both.
If y'all don't know GB and Virgo, that's y'all's loss. That's all I'm gonna say. Exactly. That's y'all's loss.
So go check out their channels. Is your channel Roughshod Stocks? Is that what it is?
That is correct. Toy hunts. I do a little bit of figure reviews, put out shorts, you know, and then you know every once in a while I go to a wrestling event and check some stuff out. But definitely. But you two gentlemen are the stars of this show. You know, you're the ones that are bringing the information that people be craving for that information, and I applaud y'all. I applaud Super Dave. I applaud you. When the show comes on, you are G.I. Joe and go. You are on it, sir. I definitely enjoy that. I love the enthusiasm. It's amazing. And 6'10", I mean, what the hell? The first time I saw him, I was like, "Oh shit!" Oh, excuse me. I was like, "Yeah, he's that big." Yeah, he's that big.
Yeah. And GB, the first time I saw you, I swear to God, it's just like you just stepped out of the damn YouTube screen, and there you were, just exactly what I expected, exactly what I got.
I do applaud y'all for having the show, talking to people at Joe's, keeping toy collecting alive, because I fear for it. I do fear for it.
Yeah.
You know, and I hope it continues on. It's great that it gets passed on, but it's still a shaky ground, I think.
Yeah, it is. It always is, especially with the economy. You never know what's going to happen day to day anymore. You really don't.
Oh man.
But heck yeah, man. It's an enjoyable time. Y'all, I appreciate y'all for letting me be on here with y'all.
We appreciate you coming on, GB. For real, this is what I want to do, and this is what Dave wants to do. Just hang out with the same people we hung out then, so we can get a little bit of that feel back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that was a good weekend, man. Period. And I mean, as long as we hanging out, we hanging out.
I'm gonna bring Lone Dragon on here because I gotta fillet him for being such a pain in my ass. Lone Dragon, you're coming on next week.
Lone Dragon, I would challenge him. I would challenge Super Dave to karaoke then. That would be my counter.
Yeah.
Lone Dragon.
No.
Yes.
No. We got 4 days. We got 4 days next year. Joefest is loading in the vendors and everybody, and hotels blocks will start on Thursday, and then the show will be all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, and then I recommend people hang out Sunday night because there's also a lot of discussions and chats, dinners and things, and you're gonna need that extra night to sleep till Monday morning. So I recommend you get your hotel 5 nights, Thursday to Monday.
Dave, let me ask you this, because I'm getting asked this by a lot of people that attended Joefest this year that are intent on coming back, and people that are coming that didn't come this year because they're jealous already of how much fun we all had.
Yeah.
And they are having a problem booking on Thursday night for some reason. It will not let them book for Thursday night. Is there a reason for that?
Last year, there was a reason for that because there was another event and the hotel was already booked for that event. And they did not tell us this until very late in the game when we're doing our.
But I'm talking about for next year. For next year, people are like the people I've talked to that have already booked Joefest. They booked it all, but they couldn't book Thursday night.
Because that is for the vendors. Thursday night is for the block for the vendors. Friday, Saturday, Sunday are for the general admission attendee people and things like that. But normally we reserve Thursday, the day before, for the vendors to get in there so they can get their hotels and things like that. So that's probably the problem why they're telling you no, you can't book.
I've just been asked by a lot of people to ask you because I know you and they know I know you. So
I'm pretty sure that's the answer. I would need to verify it with Ed Schumacher, but I'm pretty sure that's the reason.
Okay.
But
I just thought I'd try to put that information out there so that people quit asking me.
Yep. There's a lot of good bed and breakfasts in that area, Airbnbs, and the YMCA is really nice in that area, and there's some hostels that are very nice as well. They're not scary. You're not going to get shanked or anything. There's some really nice places.
It'll sound like a frat house, maybe.
So there's a lot of opportunities. If you can't get your hotel, trust me, there are other opportunities in the area. Don't give up. We're trying to incorporate more hotels into our block because the host hotel sells out like that. But we're trying to get other hotels in the area, in the region, to join us. Fumbling through the galaxy. Hello, thanks for joining us.
What's up, Snake?
Looks at all these fine gents all in one room. Yeah, you're right. I wanted to go on that YMCA. I pay extra for a potential shake.
Hey, fumbling, that can be arranged.
Yeah,
and I've been trying to get a block of rooms scheduled at Casa LadyVirgo. She didn't fall for it this year, but maybe next year she'll fall for it. And Casa LadyVirgo, we can make you some money and we can get a block of rooms.
There will be four dogs to contend with, y'all.
Oh,
and there's not many people that made it past that.
I understand.
No doubt.
There's a definite issue there.
All right. Well, we'll figure it out. I think we can work it out. You know, that's our main skill at Joefest is logistics, and there's really no problems we can't solve.
Put us down there if the zombie apocalypse goes down for some strange reason,
Yeah. And we
Joe
got to
Fett,
go somewhere.
put us down as we're the spot. We can circle the wagons here.
Yeah.
Useful then.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, we'll definitely do that. So, all right, so that's another episode in the can with Roughshod Stocks, 610 Yojo Daddy, and GI Joe New News Review Super Dave. Thanks everybody in the chat. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit those notifications, and check everybody's channels out. And everybody on the replay crew. I appreciate everything that everybody does. Helps that algorithm. And we will see you in the next one. And you know what we like to do on this channel, if you've paid attention for a very long time? 1, 2, 3. Yo!
I did it. I did it with Super Dave. We did it. Later, y'all.